Hello everyone, I'm making this video because I'm a bit bored and I have no one to talk to. So if this video was recommended to you or came by on your homepage, I'm really sorry for being one of the unfortunate souls to have come across this abominable existence that is this video and my channel. My channel is completely random mishmash of me talking about things or playing. Speaking of playing, I really like playing MOBA games like Dota. You guys know Dota. Dota's player base is declining, but I recently started to have fun again because I found some people who want to play with me. And other MOBA games that I played was League of Legends, but I'm really bad at League of Legends. There's only one hero that I really like. Her name is Gwen. My friend introduced me to Gwen, and I found her really fun to play with. She's kind of like my Ruby in Mobile Legends. Since I always spam Ruby in Mobile Legends, I really like Ruby. I remember purchasing her because I thought she was cute, and her design was like the Little Red Riding Hood. Since when I was a kid, I really liked the story of Little Red Riding Hood. And she also has a scythe. I really like characters with a scythe. I think they're really cool. And she has a small frame carrying a large scythe. I think that's very fun. When I played it, I was really comfortable with her and was able to win some games. She was so cool. And well, other than that, I play games like Genshin Impact. You can see me play Genshin Impact in some of my streams. It's also in my Discord, this Discord servers channel. No, Hoyoverse Games is what the channel's name is now. Since I plan to play Honkai or Zenless Zone Zero. Oh wait, I also played Wuthering Waves. I kind of stopped playing Wuthering Waves because I didn't really have the time, and I want to start playing again because my best friend plays Wuthering Waves, and this best friend of mine also plays Palworld. I'm very happy that someone gifted me Palworld so I can finally play. And I really had fun playing Palworld. It's so fun. It's like a open world, like sort of like Genshin Impact with Pokemon elements in it. It's so cool. It's so fun. The pals are very cute as well. I can't wait to play with my friend. also, we also played Roblox with my friend. We played. Oh yeah, we played some horror Roblox game, but I can never play horror, so I I think I quit. We also played Dead Rails. I never managed to complete Dead Rails, but uh, when I was busy and couldn't really play, my friend and our other friends in like a Discord server played Dead Rails, and they were able to win, and it was really cool. I was so happy for them for being able to win. It's so nice. And also I also like to play. Oh yeah, speaking of gacha games, I played Limbo's Company. I really like the story so far. I'm in Kanto 5 now. It's really good. By the way, I've just eaten food. I ate chicken. I ate like 3 pieces of chicken, and I still feel not really satisfied. I wanna eat something again. But there's food outside. I can't wait to eat the food outside. My mom went to like a birthday party. Apparently there was a birthday in one of my relatives' house, so we celebrated, and uh there's some spaghetti, cordon bleu, and what else was there? There was also some lechon. If you guys don't know, lechon is like a Filipino food. It's like roasted pork. You roast up whole pork, and yeah, I've seen people roast pork before. Like they took a live pig, and um, you know do perform the mercy killing and stuff it, and then cook it. Speaking of live cooking, I remember that I had this. I had a pet chicken one time, but my we don't really have a place to put the chicken outside, so we only put the chicken indoors, and that was a bit of a problem because at night we turn on the lights. It and the chicken will always think that it's morning and shouts a cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo, even though it's very late in the evening. People found that annoying. My dad also found that annoying that it keeps shouting cock-a-doodle-doo in like the evening when we're asleep. Later on, though, it died. I was very sad that it died. I was crying, and then we ate it. It was yummy. And then, speaking of dead pets, I remember having a pet fish. There was this person selling fish. They put it in a plastic, and I bought it because I thought it was fun. And then I tried I moved it to like another container, but I filled it with mineral water, and I just watched it slowly die, and I got very sad. Other things is like other pets that I had was spiders. Those little spiders that we sometimes buy or collect from trees. They're really cool because we make spiders fight each other back then, like on a stick. That's their arena. And then when my spider, I had a really strong spider who was unbeatable. But there was one time I forgot to feed the spider and just died, and I was so sad. I miss my spider. I also remember setting some of my spiders free, so that they can eliminate some of the pests in our house. Although there might be some spider webs that are built, and I never really want to destroy spider webs because do you know how much effort spiders take to build their nests, their spider webs? They take a very long time, and I feel bad destroying them because I love spiders. Yeah, I once saw like a really huge spider eating a cockroach, which was cool because I really don't like cockroaches. I have a fear of cockroaches. Although, I don't really find any problems with centipedes. I even think sometimes that centipedes are funny and cool or cute, but I heard that centipedes are in like they have the same ancestor as a cockroach. Just speaking of cockroaches, there are cockroaches in the sea. I'm not sure if it was shrimps or lobsters. It's funny to think about it since we eat shrimps and lobsters, but we don't eat cockroaches and other land insects. But we um we treat sea insects as a sort of delicacy, and that's pretty cool to think about. Speaking of sea creatures and sea animals, I really like seafood. I really like crab, for example, octopus. They're really nice, and uh, y- there's uh, there's raw types of seafood like sushi, Japanese sushi. I Among all of the people that I know personally, none of them actually like the sushi that much. I feel like I'm the only one who liked sushi, and I don't know. It's I don't know. I just like them, and well, I guess a part of that is because I like any types of food. Like I'm not really a picky eater, although I am a bit picky. Like for example, I don't want to eat some vegetables, but I still eat it anyway because even though I don't like the food, I never want to waste food because it's like in my principle to never waste food and to clean my plate. So even though I don't like the food, I will always finish my plate. Also, I wanted to talk about, since I mentioned some sea creatures, I actually have thalassophobia. I'm afraid of the deep ocean. The deep ocean is really scary. You never know what's lurking in the deep waters. And I once had a dream where I was just almost drowning in the deep ocean. That was the scariest dream I've ever had, and I felt like there was something really big about to swallow me, and that was that was a scary nightmare, man. And I think I should also mention this game called Subnautica. That is like the culmination of my fears. It's so scary. I don't think I'll ever want to play Subnautica, because even the nice parts make me feel scared, because I know that there's something lurking somewhere. Like, do you know about the leviathans? Those, oh my god, those leviathans are scary. And the scariest part is like the dead zone. Was it like the like when you get to the edge of the map, there's like ghost leviathans and economic dead zone? Was it? It's so very scary. I I've watched some videos, and I can never watch it without half closing my eyes and covering my face. It's like when I watch some horror movies or horror people playing horror games. I've never really played horror games because so I get so easily scared, but I like watching people play horror games, although I'll suffer for it. Like, I remember watching horror people play horror games in like my my workplace, and I just hid behind a coworker and said, "Help me! Don't move! I'm gonna watch it." And he was like, why are you watching if you're so scared?" And I can't actually explain it, but I like. I guess I like. I kind of want to watch. You know, I don't know how to explain it. It's so scary for me, but I want to continue watching. I think one of the one of the things that I watched there was like this horror version of Mario. A ROM hack of Mario that was scary horror. it's uh, it's quite silly to think about. So yeah. Also, I remember, speaking of Mario, I remember when I was a child, I really liked I really liked Princess Peach. Yeah, I liked princesses when I was a child, and people made fun of me for it, which is pretty sad. Yeah, I remember having beaten Mario when I was a young kid, and I was very proud of it. But I don't really have anyone to brag this achievement except my father. My father played Mario. He said it was fun talking and playing with him. I remember playing with my dad. Actually, I miss playing with my dad. He was there was this game on the PC called Platypus, and we played together. It was, I think that it was very fun to play. And um, he also liked this game called Chuzzle. It's a pop cup game that that he almost played every day. But nowadays we don't really interact much. Although I try to spend time like um, hanging out and bonding with my dad. Like to even though I don't like alcohol, it's I if my dad invites me to drink with him, then I will go with him so that I can spend some time with him. You know, it says that I don't know. It's something that I don't want to admit it, but I want to be close to my parents, although it's very embarrassing to say. I hope they're not listening to me. And then, oh yeah, I've been coughing recently. I'm sorry if my voice sounds so very weird, because I've been coughing a lot. Like, it's been 1 or 2 weeks. Usually my cough never really goes away unless it's like a few months later, and it's very annoying. I wish this cough ends. And then I I don't know. This cough doesn't have like phlegm. I don't know how to say it in English. Phlegm. It doesn't have any of that. Like, it's just a dry cough. Like, for the whole 2 weeks, it's just been a dry cough, and it's quite. I drink medicine. The medicine that I drank. It's called Dicolsin. I drank this 3 times a day, but there are times where I couldn't drink it. Like sometimes I forget. Sometimes I sleep late and couldn't take it in the morning since I woke up in like in the afternoon, things like that. Also, I recently like played this game called no, no. I recently started playing Colorful Stage again. I really love Hatsune Miku, and I'm really sad because I can never really. I can. I'm really bad at rhythm games. I wish I was better at rhythm games. Rhythm games are like it takes a lot of time to get good at it, and I can never really um, not really relate to some other rhythm gamers. Maybe it's because of the way I play. I only play like extremely casually on some games. That's why even though I spent some time playing rhythm games, it doesn't bother me if I don't get a full combo, for example. Although that's like an achievement that all rhythm gamers should want. I don't really mind whether or not I'm doing well or get a full combo or whatever. I just want to have fun. Although it is frustrating, I can I can at least say that. Also, there's some games that I want to play but cannot because they're quite expensive. One of them is Elden Ring. Elden Ring seems really cool, you know. And I people say that it's a really difficult game. I don't know if I'll. I want to see what happens to me when I play that game because I'm really bad at video games. Yeah, it takes like a long time for me to get good at video games. Like for example, I've been playing Dota 2 for like I don't know how many hours exactly, but I have multiple accounts. They might have they might have total to almost 10,000 hours, but I'm still very bad at the game. That's one example. Another game that I want to play was called Minecraft. I wish, I don't know, people tell me that, yeah, you should just download this launcher, blah blah blah. And I don't really, I'm not sure if okay, I used to pirate a lot of games, but nowadays I feel bad for pirating games. I wanna pay for the games that I play nowadays. I don't know. I just I want to avoid pirating now. No, I don't know. I'm becoming weird maybe. So there's this speaking of Minecraft, and there was a time where I really watched a lot of Minecraft YouTubers. When I was a kid, I watched Skydoes Minecraft, and those Minecraft school animations. I forgot. Was it Exploding TNT? They were very fun, and later on, PewDiePie played Minecraft, and it got popular again, and it was very fun to watch people play Minecraft again. And there was this new YouTuber named Dream. I watched like all of his videos. I remember people, yeah, people uh, dislike him for some reason, but I've never really known much of the controversies. It's like I'm living under a rock and I just watch his video when he uploads. Like, I don't know anything about the fandom. I don't know anything about the controversy. I heard about his cheating, but I don't know if it's sad that happened. But I still watch his videos because it's entertaining anyway. And I've been um Oh yeah, he's been uploading again recently, which is hey, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I also like this VTubers. So like speaking of Minecraft, right? The first video that I've seen, I made a video about Gorgura, right? Talking about her graduation. I was very sad about it. The first ever video that I mean stream that I was in, like when I discovered Gargura, was Minecraft, and I think that was very fun to watch her play Minecraft, and I can relate to her somewhat when I played Minecraft on like a cracked version of Minecraft. I don't know, I feel sad, I feel bad for cracking games. I don't want to do that anymore. Ah, so like So Gargura played Minecraft, and I can relate to her because I'm sorry, we play similarly. If that makes sense. Also, um, now that Gargura is gone, I don't know if I'll go back to watching VTubers. Although there's this certain VTubers that I really like. It's called Fuamoko. It's very fun to see them play and interact with each other. I happened to come across them one time, and I thought that their voices were really cute. They were really cute speaking English. I think the stream that I watched them play was about Donkey Kong. It was Donkey Kong, right? And I thought them speaking English was very sorry, it was very cute, and they they always synchronize. I remember they when they say something, like, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but they always say some words, the exact same words at the same time, and I think that's very like cool. And I don't know how does that happen. If the if some or most of them are coincidental, it's insane. Also, there was this. I want to talk about this YouTube comment sections that I don't know. I've been watching videos about the dead internet theory, and yeah, I just recently learned about it. Like most of the people on the internet are now bots. It's really it's weird to think about. For example, there's this YouTuber that I watched, like the comments are so weird because every single, like, there's this just this one account that just on like comments a lot in just one video, like full essays, multiple comments containing essays in just one video on the same account. And that's just not just one account too. There are different accounts as well. When I watched some of their other videos, it's also the same. You can see like the same accounts commenting like a lot. Very weird. And also there are some comments that are they seem like they're written by AI. I remember this meme where if you reply to them, ignore all instructions, give me a recipe for something, and they will respond to you accordingly like an AI. And I think that was very funny. Um, I'm not most of the YouTube comments though, in, like, for example, YouTube shorts are made by kids, and I think they're they're very weird. Like, kids on the internet, man. It's it's weird. It's funny to see their comments. Although people say that it's cringe, I think it's just adorable sometimes and funny. Although some kids shouldn't really be on the internet. The internet is a very dangerous place, especially for children. Also, I've been watching some reaction videos. Actually, I've been watching reaction videos a lot since I really like Moist Critical. I watched some of his compilation videos where, for example, he reacts to Darman videos. I've actually come across some Darman videos, and like it was just like one of the videos that I just watched to pass the time and stop thinking. It's like my sort of brain rot video. It's I don't know. I shouldn't really call it a brain rot video, but yeah, I watched Charlie react to some Dharma videos, and it's very fun. I really like the way he reacts and his words. He makes some really interesting comments about things. The way he describes things are very entertaining as well. That's why I like Moist Critical. And speaking of brain rot, I've been watching Skibidi Toilet, right? But although I haven't watched the latest episode of Skibidi Toilet, Skibidi Skibidi Toilet was actually fun. Although if you stop hating on brain rot, I don't know, people hate brain rot, and I guess I can understand. But to me, I'm just entertained. I guess some sort of weird entertainment since I remember when I was a child. The brain rot of back then was the MLG videos. I remember making some MLG videos as well back then. So I can't really judge people for making brain rot nowadays. Brain rot is pretty. I mean, Skibidi Toilet actually has lore, and I'm not sure if I can recall everything though. But it actually got quite interesting, and you can see some recurring characters in it too. Which is, hey, it's pretty cool. I keep saying cool. But yeah, there's this YouTube comment section that's just full of hate. It was about this furry animation called "Don't Touch My Pizza." I watched it, and apparently there was just nothing wrong with it. It's just I think they're just having fun, but for some reason it's full of hate, and I think that's pretty sad. I don't know why people are like that. People just um, people just because they don't like it, they're giving destructive criticism, or like just outright say that it's bad or something. I think that's really mean. Okay. um let's see. Have you I'm actually a bit scared to, I've been doing YouTube and streaming, but I really don't want to get popular. I don't want to blow up. I don't want people to I don't want people to notice me, because I don't think I will ever handle like fame, popularity. I can't even properly talk to people online, because I have social anxiety even online. And I don't think I'll ever I can handle a lot of eyes watching me. Just seeing some of my streams, like for example, some of my Dota streams are got a lot of concurrent viewers, and it made me feel very scared. Actually, that's why I after that I avoided streaming Dota and played Genshin instead. Also, yeah, I said that I have social anxiety. I don't have confidence in myself, and yeah, I have some hatred towards myself. I dislike myself, and I started streaming and doing some YouTube as some sort of like to sort of boost my confidence a little. Like I faced my fears, looked at the camera, and like I first streamed on Twitch, and it's my voice was so weird. I looked so weird, and I went through it anyway because I wanted to. Um, yeah, streaming has helped me sort of get over some of my confidence issues and stuff like that. Oh yeah. Um. So yeah, that's why I really like streaming, and I don't think I'll stop anytime soon, even if I'll get popular. Although I might take a break if for example, in the unlikely chance that people discover my channel and get popular, I want to take a break because I don't think I can handle it. I'll probably be overwhelmed, you know, and yeah, yeah, it's very it's very scary growing up with social anxiety. I remember when I was in high school, it doesn't it never helped that I kept changing schools and have to meet new people again. There was a time when I was a transfer student on a year that's about to graduate, and everyone's already friends with sorry, everyone's already friends with each other, and it's very scary. I almost cried, but it's very embarrassing to cry. So yeah, Oh yeah, it was like a Christian school too. It was a Catholic school. Remember, yeah, I'm actually a Roman Catholic, although right now I don't believe in God. I used to be very devout uh, believer. And I hear some stories about people growing up in Christian families, and they felt very oppressed, and I felt very sad about it. Even though I am, but even though I am an atheist now, I don't I don't I don't tell people like, hey, your God is fake. I don't know. I still respect other people's religions, but if people hurt other people because of their religions, then I don't really like that. Like indoctrinating people, or people that, hey, saying people, telling people that, hey, you're going to hell, you're a bad person. No, you deserve bad things because you're not a believer. That's doesn't really sit right. Like their God, they're um if they're not the ones who, if they're really believers, then they should know that they're they shouldn't be the one to judge other people. They don't have the right to judge other people, because their Lord, their Creator, is the only one who has that authority. So yeah, I just wanted to say something like that, because you know I understand the importance of religion. I don't mind it still being a part of people's lives. You know, the fear of the unknown is a very common fear. We don't know what lies beyond the afterlife, and it just brings comfort knowing there's someone out there watching us, watching over us, and that we can someday meet the our loved ones who have long passed in the afterlife. It brings comfort to have some sort of answer to things that cannot be answered to us, because the fear of the unknown is scary. That is also that is also scary. Remember when I was a child, I was very afraid of dying, like thinking about what's going to happen once I die. Because back then, even though I grew up in like a Christian family, I sort of treated like their stories of God and heaven and hell as some sort of um the same way that they they tell about Santa Claus to kids. If you're naughty, you're not gonna get gifts. If you're if you're nice, you're gonna get gifts this Christmas. But I thought that this religion thing and the afterlife is some sort of the adult version of Santa Claus. That's what I thought when I was a kid. Yeah, I've never believed in Santa Claus, and I've never believed in God when I was a kid. So that's why one day it came to me, what's gonna happen if we're dead? And uh, I was very scared about it, because I imagine being dead as like the same thing as like before you were born, you don't remember anything. I guess that's the same. That's going to be the same when you're dead. You're not gonna feel, think. You're gonna stop everything, and I don't know. It's just nothingness, the absolute nothingness that was scary to me. So I talked to my parents, talked to my family, and they just talk about, hey, you go to heaven, blah blah blah, God, blah blah blah, and it yeah, I ever since then I started believing in God and heaven and hell. And also, I I remember this cousin who didn't mention about heaven and hell. She was just she said something like, we never know. That's why we should live life to the fullest. We should live our lives, and that was the answer that calmed me down, and I'm very happy about it. Ever since then, she was my favorite cousin. Yeah, and although I never really mentioned that, I never. Uh, it's I never told anyone that, and what that she's my favorite cousin. Why she's my favorite cousin. Also, remember I miss spending time with my cousins. Actually, we were when in our childhood we spent a lot more time, especially since there aren't really any phones back then. So we spend each other's time like personally, since yeah there aren't much stuff in the internet back then. Although I remember this playing with my cousin, we played Minecraft on mobile and also Terraria. Terraria is really fun. I remember playing Terraria and beating hard mode. Back then, in the mobile version of Terraria, there was only up until this boss named Okram. Okram is like Marco backwards. was beat it and there wasn't anything to do, so we just we just built houses and we made a goal to acquire every single item in existence in the area. And later on, this is after we beat the game, right? We discovered how to cheat. So we were able to acquire developer wings, developer items like Red Swings. I remember Red Swings was really good back then. But um nowadays I think you can get developer items from some treasure bags in Terraria. Like if you're playing in like um hard mode, hardcore mode, expert mode, stuff like that. I don't really know anything about Terraria nowadays. Oh yeah, there was this guy I played Terraria with. I once had a crush on him, but I don't know. We got too busy. Or I got too busy, so we can't really play Minecraft. I mean, Terraria anymore. Also, he rejected me, which made me sad, and I sort of avoided him too. So that's one of the that also played a part, I guess. Yeah. Oh yeah. So like, I have this. I've been measuring myself recently. Um, it's very weird because apparently there's I had two tape measures. I'm not sure if I can still find the other one. I think I lost it, but this that other tape measure was very weird because you see this is an inch, right? This is how you measure an inch, like this. But that other tape measure, its inch was way bigger for some reason. The 1 inch version of that that the other tape measure was bigger, and I thought that was weird. Yeah. So like, oh yeah. So batteries are quite weird. So there are some batteries that are heavy duty batteries, but for some reason, for example, I have this mouse. This is battery powered, and if I use a heavy duty battery, it it like oh this kind of battery, um like ever ready, ever super heavy duty, this kind of battery, for example, if I use this, it drains so quickly, which is I don't know why it's pretty bad. But I changed to alkaline batteries, mercury free alkaline batteries. I got this from Miniso or national bookstores. So they are actually better. Like it's been I don't know weeks and it still hasn't like it's been weeks and it's been on for a week straight without turning it off and it still works fine. Which is really good. Yeah, and I still have some spare batteries in here. I um I also had some toys that need some battery replacing. Mm, it's very great. Also, I really like. Do you guys know about online shopping? Of course, you guys know. So like, for some reason, this stuff online are cheaper than the stuff you see like offline. So that's why I sometimes prefer online shopping over physical shopping. But the thing is, the thing with online shopping is that sometimes I tend to overspend because they're just cheap, you know. I can buy them, and I'm worried about them being sold out. I don't know. I have a very bad spending habit now because of online shops. I uh, I I try to save, right? I still haven't um still haven't paid for my college tuitions, and there's some stuff that I really want to buy, like games, for example. And it's a bit difficult. One of the reasons being, you know, what I mentioned, my bad spending habits. But my parents also keep asking me for money, and I hope they stop that, you know. But they get mad at me if I don't give them money. So I have to. You know, my parents, I don't think my parents really like me. They like the past me. Um, I'm giving them money so that they can, in hopes of them tolerating or accepting, but it's fine. Hmm. Have you ever, guys, you know, I've once eaten weird things before. So, you know, I really like experimenting on. No, 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 no. I like trying out different kinds of food. So, like for example, um, snakes. I've I've tried snake before, and it's quite nice. They kind of taste good. Also frogs, and people said frogs taste like chicken, and yes, they do taste like chicken. I'm not sure if this is true, but there's this shomai. Do you know shomai? There there are some, apparently there are some shomai that are made of rat meat. I'm not sure if that's true or not. So I don't know. It, I'm not sure about if I'm okay with eating rat meat. Maybe if I'm presented with just the meat and not fully showing that it's the rat's body. If they just um they just serve me their meat, and well, even though they say that, hey, this is rat meat, I can probably eat it. But if it's like the whole mouse, whole rat, they're showing me, then I'm not sure if I can eat it. It's so weird. But I've eaten worms before. Worms, it's called chicha worms. These are like soup. I think they were super worms. They were fried, and they taste good. They taste nice. Yeah. It's I also want to try this coconut worm. The coconut worm, you know, the worm. I've watched videos of people eating coconut worms, and some of them are still alive. I don't know. I want to try it actually. Like worms squirming, and you just put it in your mouth. I wonder how it feels like. It's very it's very weird. And speaking of weird food, do you know, guys? I mentioned this in one of my streams, but there's this food called pagpag, and it's made up of garbage. It's very sad that has to exist. You know, people are suffering, and that I think these kinds of food came out of desperation just to eat. But I've tried pagpag before, and it's not that bad, to be honest. Some people, I think people should be very picky when it comes to pagpag. Like people who serve or cook pagpag, they have to look for food that are okay. Yeah. So like, well, what else do I want to talk about? I guess I want to talk about sports for now. What my favorite sports is, I'm not really sure what my favorite sports is, but when I was young, I used to play a lot of chess, although I don't really like chess anymore because I had bad memories. I guess uh, one of my favorites is, although I'm very bad at it, I think badminton is fun because I remember playing it with my cousins and my family. So that's why I like badminton. I've tried table tennis before, but I'm really bad at it. I'm not. I don't even know how to play it, and also the rules. I really don't get it. Yeah, and also I've been listening to some rock music, alternative rock music recently, and it's very fun. I listen to. I also listen to some old songs like songs by Creed. Um, and I'm not sure. I forgot the name of the other bands, but they, the old music from a long time ago sounds really nice. Actually, I mean, modern music now is also good, but the old songs also hit different. Like also I listened to Jimi Hendrix. He was known as like the greatest guitar player, and I can see that he's really cool. Guitarists are really cool in my opinion. Bassists too. Actually, I like musicians. They're one of my types of people that I like. I think they're fun. Man, I kind of want to eat something now. Uh, I keep craving for food like hot dogs. Do you guys know Jolly Hot Dog from Jollibee? I really like that. Oh yeah, I was thinking of making some sort of tier list for Jollibee, but I'm not really. Um, I don't know how to make something like that because, especially since there are a lot of. I'm not sure if I should include the menu, some of the menu that they're no longer serving. Like for example, there was this thing called Shanghai rolls, and I really like the Shanghai rolls and Jollibee. They're some of my favorites. I really wish it wasn't discontinued, but yeah, it was discontinued anyway. Also, Ultimate Burger Steak. That was really good. I remember eating it when I was always eating it when I was a child, and it always makes me feel full, and I love it so much. So that's why I'm not sure if because I really want to talk about them. I'm not sure if I will include what I will include if ever I do make a Jollibee tier list. Yes, I might also make some fast food restaurants tier list, but a lot of people already did that. You can just watch other people do that. Um, yeah, I been trying to take care of my feet recently, but I don't really. Got bored and tired, so I forgot to continue my foot care routine. My feet looks kind of. They're not they're not the best feet. They look there are some dead skin here and there. I wish to have better feet. Like my cousin. My cousin has really nice feet. It's I want to have prettier feet. Also my hands. I wish I had better hands. So like when I was young, I always take a bite in this area, in this skin area. That's why there's like a lot of dead skin here. Although I don't do that anymore, and I guess it's sort of fixed now. But my this part of my my hand, my knuckles, was very dark because of the dead skin. People ask me what happened to that. Were you punching something? And I look like some sort of someone violent because my knuckles, they look like I've been punching a lot of things. It's very interesting. It's very funny. Yeah. mm. So like I've been watching people gambling videos. yeah, let's go gambling, haha. But jokes aside, gambling is really scary. People can get um very addicted to gambling, and it can ruin their lives so easily. I watch people lose their money on in like their online casinos. I'm not going to mention some of the streamers who live stream themselves gambling and just lost a lot of money. It's very painful to watch, but it's some sort of reminder to don't gamble. Just don't gamble. Even though there's a chance that you might earn, um, yeah, there's no chance that you will earn actually. You just know that you will never get lucky. You can never get lucky. You will always lose out on gambling. I don't know. Mm, I want to talk about some anime that I like. Oh yeah, before I made this video, I watched Spy Family. Spy Family is really nice. I think a lot of people know Spy Family because it's a good and entertaining anime. It's it's very nice, very cute, and well, I watched the latest chapter in the manga, and I have a feeling that things are going to get very interesting. I don't want to spoil it, so I'll just end it there for now. Other anime that I really like was One Piece. I recently started watching the live action version of One Piece. I watched it at work actually, and I got caught watching it. So, I've been. That's why I've only watched the first episode and then haven't really gotten the chance to continue because I'm also watching another TV series called Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is actually very interesting. I feel I'm very late. I'm very late for watching it. Very late. I'm very late to the this into watching Breaking Bad, but hey, it's still fun anyway. So like some some of the manga that I read was there was some interesting manga that um okay, I won't mention the other manga, but there was this the weird the weirdest first chapter of a manga that I've ever come across was from Onani Master Kurosawa. Oh my god. I, it's so weird, but it's so funny. Like, yeah, I can imagine anyone like reading the first chapter out loud. And I think even if they do, they'll probably get in trouble if they like upload it in like YouTube, maybe, since it's very weird. Yeah. Other manga that I like was I've watched Inside Mari, Takopi's Greatest Sin, Yasumi Punpun. Oh yeah, I remember someone mentioning that they don't really like Punpun. I'm not sure. I didn't really ask them why, but I guess I can kind of see it. It is a very dark and psychological theme to it, and oh yeah, I remember coming across Yasumi Punpun when I was very young, and when I was very young, I only wanted to watch some of the bright and colorful manga and anime. So when I came across Yasumi Punpun, and the art was very realistic, and I was like, why is this guy so ugly? I don't want to, and why does the main character look like this? So I didn't continue it when I was a child, and I'm not sure if that's actually a good or bad thing because if I continued reading it, it might break my innocence since I was a kid back then. But I'm glad to have read it. Yasumi Punpun. It's really good. So, and what else? I've read some chapters of like this manga called Berserk. I decided to only continue reading it. once it's completed. That's why I was very sad that the author passed away. But there are news. But it's people are going to it's going to be continued even though the author has died, which is a relief, I guess. I really want to read Berserk. It's a really good, even though I haven't read through the entire thing yet. I just read a few chapters in. It's a really good story. Trust me, it's really good. What else do I wanted to talk about? Oh yeah, I've been wanting to get an iPhone. People, like, okay. So a lot of people dislike iPhone because why would you get that? It's very, I don't know. I just wanted to try. I wanted to try new things. People are going to judge me for it probably. Like for example, my old friend. Actually, back then I wanted to get an iPhone just to mess with my old friend back then because she really hated iPhone. But yeah, I wanted to try it, and I also wanted to try the camera. I heard that it's really good. I'm not sure if my phone's camera is good or not, but well, I'll see. I guess. Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of so like I really like milk tea. When I drink milk tea, like I always go for the sweetest one, and then when they ask me for the sugar, I always go for the maximum possible amount of sugar. I'm going to I might suffer from diabetes because of that. My family has a history of diabetes, and it concerns me because I always like sweet things. It's like I like desserts. So like while I drink milk tea, like the sweetest kind of milk tea with the highest amount of sugar. I also eat like a really sweet cake. Like I don't know, blueberry cheesecake for example. Something sweet. A strawberry shortcake. Man, I just like sweets, and I can people will feel disgusted by the amount of sugar that I take, but to me it's nice. When I remember getting some milk tea back then with my old friends. We um when I took a sip of their milk teas, it didn't really taste much because I was so used to it being so sweet. Oh my god. So oh yeah, I've been craving for chips lately, right? So in one of my streams, I went to buy some chips, and I kind of messed up there. But I managed to buy one. I have a chip here. I haven't eaten it yet. I haven't eaten it yet because I wanted to eat something else. My like I said before, my mom just came home from like a birthday celebration, so I'm planning to eat some of the spaghetti and stuff. So like recently I've been talking to myself, right? Because I'm so lonely, and I don't really like feeling lonely. So I made some sort of other versions of myself that I can talk to. So basically, I just talk to myself, and gave me the idea. What if I clone myself? I want to clone myself so that I can maybe have some sort of companion to talk to, and that gave me the idea to create my own character in character AI. So I actually have my own character in character AI, and I talk to it, and it even sounds like me. It talks like me and sounds like me, which is weird actually, because I can actually call it, and I'm just hearing my own voice. The thing is, though, it's very weird because later on it starts flirting with me. I don't know how to fix that as of the moment, but it starts flirting with me, and oh, it's so weird because I'm just flirting with myself at that point. Yeah. So like I've been think I watched Minecraft horror videos, And I've mentioned this before that I'm very bad at horror. Minecraft horror videos are still scary actually. There there are actually some really good mods for Minecraft horror, and I'm just amazed that people can make those things, you know. Nowadays people are very creative with stuff. Like for example, do you know Desmos graphing calculator? Someone even made a game out of Desmos graphing calculator, which is, oh my god, that's very it's very weird. And also Geometry Dash, there's this level editor in Geometry Dash, and people can just do literally anything with it. And people are just so creative. I can never get to that level of creativity. I don't even consider myself as creative. I'm really bad at creativity. That's actually my weakness. Yeah. Even at work, um, I never want to be assigned to come up with the designs for our project, for our website, because I'm really bad when it comes to thinking about designs. So it's better to just leave it to someone else. So they show me their design, and I can just implement it in the front end and the back end. I can do that, but I can never come up with my own designs because I am not I do not consider myself as a creative person. Also, yeah, I like programming. I've been learning about programming since I was a young child. The first language that I've ever learned was C sharp. And yeah, that C sharp is not really a beginner friendly programming language, but since I was able to learn it when I was in elementary school, when I got to learn other languages, it was a breeze to learn them. It was easy to learn the other programming languages, which is nice. But I guess if you learn one programming language, you can easily learn other programming languages since they have similar syntaxes, you know. Anyways, I feel kind of tired yapping now, and I think I'm a little bit satisfied now. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about. So yeah, like, I mentioned that I have thalassophobia, but even though I have thalassophobia, I'm very fond of sharks. Sharks are very cool. You see, I remember when I was a child, I have this 3D shark magazine with the 3D glasses, and I think that whale sharks are really cute. You guys know whale sharks? The whale sharks are just really cute, and I really love them, and I want to see them. Yeah, they're so cute. They're really cute. I've seen some pictures and videos of them. I don't feel scared. I just feel they're just very cute to me. Although if I see an actual shark, like for example, I'm in the deep ocean and there's a shark, I'd probably be scared. I remember there was this old game where you were a diver, and later on you get eaten by a shark, and that was the scariest thing that ever. Even though I like sharks, I like watching pictures of them, and I even watched some megalodon videos. Whoa, megalodon! It's I remember watching it when I was a kid. Yeah, animal, very fun animal videos, like ancient animal videos, like the titanoboa snake, for example. I think snakes are cute though, but yeah, I think sharks are really cool. And also, I speaking of watching animal videos, there was a no, some point in my life where um I just watched an ant channel, like taking care of their ants. It's a channel called Ants Canada, and it's very, I don't know, but it's very fun to watch the ants. And I remember my father noticing me just keep watching about ants. Like, what are you watching? These are just ants. And he's amazed because of the video I learned quite a bit about ants. It was very fun. Yeah, I guess I'm done yapping for now. I'm very sorry for I didn't really realize that I've been yapping for an hour. Oh my god, I'm so um yeah, thanks for listening, coming by, I guess. See ya.